Hey guys, this is your Elite Team Beachbody coach, Jen Greenberg. Welcome to this week's episode of your Leadership Lowdown. So what I wanted to talk to you today about is consistency. And I know that that's something we talk about all the time, and being disciplined and consistent with your behaviors is something that we all know is important, and we follow through with that in our fitness journeys and other things. But the reason I wanted to bring it up is I was actually listening to a personal development audio on YouTube the other day while we were in Orlando, and I think it was something with Eric Thomas or Les Brown, and he said if you miss one day of working on your goals, it could end up pushing back your dreams like at 6 months. And when he said that, it really just made me think, I think he's absolutely right. If you miss one day of inviting, or if you miss one day of, posting on social media, you all know, you've all been there, and you know the effect that it can have going forward. So, when you wake up one day and you're like, I'm stressed, I have anxiety, it was a crazy week at work or family issues, whatever, and you decide to put Beachbody on the back burner for that one day, it really can make a difference. And the reason that you're in this group and the reason that, you're a diamond and above is because you do push past those, those feelings of wanting to put it on the back burner for a day. But I just want you to realize the effect that your choices have. I'm not saying that you always have to be on top of your game 150%, but showing up and being there for your team, being there for your challengers, speaks volumes. And when you do kind of slack off or get complacent about, what kind of things you're pushing yourself to do, it will reflect. But the thing is, it's not going to reflect and show up tomorrow or next week. It's probably going to show up in like 3 months, and you're going to say, what happened? And so we all have those points, and I don't want you to think that I've never been there, because I've been there multiple times. And it's just one of those moments where you're like, I was doing so good and I don't understand, what the difference was. And it doesn't mean that, you failed or, you're not going to be able to get your momentum back. But taking the time to really analyze what the difference maker was, what the game changer was. There's tons of game changers that change the direction of our business from one way to another. Sometimes it's for the good. Most of the time it's for the good. But there are things that decisions that you can make that are going to change your direction and get you a little further away from your goal. And while, maybe at one point you're like here and here, but then 3 months later, it's like here and here. And you're never going to get that time back. So just remember that everything you do matters. Every decision you make matters. And while it may not show up today or tomorrow, it's going to show up eventually. So the key here is just to realize, just to analyze what the difference maker was. Was it, did you stop inviting? Did you stop posting about your workouts? Did you stop being as regimented about, your food? Even things like that where it doesn't seem like your fitness journey or your nutrition should matter about your invites, but somehow, some way, it's all tangled together. And I know for myself, times that I've been off of my fitness and nutrition, it seems that, other things kind of fall out of line too. So I hope that this helps you, and if this is something that speaks to you and you kind of feel like, you've gotten off track from where you once were, I would love to chat with you, set up a call and just kind of see maybe where you veered off track and how we can get you back to where you were. We have so much potential in our group, and I'm super excited about our call coming up with Scotty as well. So make sure that you've got the details on that. I hope you have an awesome week, and thank you guys for being awesome leaders in our Fit Family Network. Have a great week. Bye.